Hello everyone. So very good evening to all. So in last session we are started about the looping statements, right? Yeah, we started about looping statements and we given an assignment also. Anybody done with the logic Fibonacci series and what is the one more thing? Prime number generation, right? If even if you don't know, you have to Google and you have to find the logic at the end of the day. Okay, now, right? So anybody. Can you see the loop iteration process? How a loop iteration process did anybody understand? For example, yesterday we started printing 10 to 1 numbers, right? Now you can see, or 1 to 10 numbers, whatever it may be, dollar $I equal to 1, dollar $I less than or equal to 5, dollar $I plus plus. Just I want to iterate a loop with 5 iterations only. Let us take this as a small I. So because for better understanding of loop iteration process, first what will be happen, next what will be happen, how many phases are there in this loop, just I want to show you dollar I. So let me have some break tag here for your understanding. Okay, so just now you can refresh the page and you can execute it. You can see the output is going to be uh, just refresh the page, you are able to see 1 to 5. How the loop iteration process will went, do you anybody know? So let us copy the code. I just want to take the print screen. Let me explain you through paint the loop iteration process, how the loop will be iterated. So now you can copy the code. This is the code we are having there. Okay, now, so now I just want to know what is this iteration process, how this iteration process is going to be happens there. Now this is the logic we written there exactly. Can you see, guys? The first step is initialization process. Remember carefully. This is the initialization process. First one is initialization. Next one is condition. What is the next one? Anybody? So first step, when loop iteration started, now the loop will be from here. Initialization from here. It will go for the here. First step this is. As a second step, it will go for and check the condition. First initialization done. After that, condition will be verified. After condition well verified, it will go for incrementation or anywhere it will go. Remember, first step is here initialization. Second step, condition verified. The third step, immediately the loop will be jumped to block of code to execute. I don't know how many number of lines of code you're writing in this block. Just written one line of code. Okay, don't worry. Whatever the code, it may be executed. Once this entire block is executed, then only it will go for incrementation or decrementation. Once value get incremented, where you will go now, the loop will be go back to the starting point again. This is exactly where is your starting point. From here again it will go to the starting point. I told you, for every loop there is a starting point and ending point. For every iteration you have to come to the starting point. For example, you are participated in a game, so you have to lap around, you have to roam around that lap. So 4 rounds you have to do, or 3 rounds you have to complete it. Wherever you started, you have to come to the same point. Then only I can say one lap I completed, right? Again, you are going for the second. Now I have to say second lap. So now from second lap starting point, you started again, and you are coming to the same point. So that is exactly the loop, guys. Can you see here? The loop iteration process was happens like this exactly, guys. Can you see the loop was like this exactly? Try to see here. I want to tell you first the loop will be from here. After that, it will go for block of code. From block of code, it will go for incrementation. From incrementation, it will go for initialization again. Can you see the loop is iterating like this? Can you see here your loop was something like this? Okay, I don't know correctly, we are not getting here. Don't worry, this is exactly the loop. Can you see loop doesn't have any shape? That's why I asked you yesterday's session or day before yesterday's session, is loop is having any shape? No, we don't have any shape for the loop. Loop means simply a closed path. Can you see this is the loop? This is the loop process. How many times? Second time. Now it is going for the third time. Exactly, this is how the loop going to be iterated until the condition becomes false. If condition false, loop is terminated. For every iteration, you can see it is coming to the starting point. Once the starting point is completed, then only it is going for the remaining process, right? Exactly, starting point, condition of that block of code. People needs to remember this. Don't some people will say once condition verified, they will say it will increment, sir. No, all right, first is it is going to initial point, initialization. That's why initialization, okay, you can take it as initialization, no problem. Second one is going to be the condition, exactly condition. Third one is block of code, remember carefully, block of code, okay now. The fourth one is going to be either incrementation or decrementation. I don't know what is going to be. Once this is come to, again it will come to the first point again. What is this again initial point there, initialization, exactly. This is how the process is going to be works, guys. Every time this process will be repeated until the condition becomes false, right? So once the fourth step is completed, from here where you will go, from here you are going to, so the first step, so this is the first step, condition of that block of code, after that incrementation, this is completed. From here immediately it will go for the, again the loop will be iterated as we expected. How many times? Until the condition becomes false. So you have to tell to the condition how many times the loop should be iterated. After that, I want to stop the loop execution, right? When the loop execution will be done. So when loop execution will be stopped, if the condition becomes false. Remember, the only thing, one thing, if you want to exit from a loop, remember, I'm just writing one point, try to see. If we want to, generally loop means iteration process, right? If we want to exit from a loop, then if you want to exit from a loop, the condition should becomes false. The condition should becomes false. Exactly. If the condition false, then you will come automatically outside, right? Okay, sir. I want, condition may not be become false. Condition is always true, but I want to stop it manually. The loop. Anybody? Without, see, we know generally the basic funda of a loop is if condition false, loop iteration will be terminated. Okay, now if you want to exit or if you want to come out of a loop iteration process, right? So it is going to become false. Condition should be false. I don't want to make condition false. Meanwhile, when condition is going to be false, I don't know. But after 10 iteration, I want to exit the loop. Anybody? Yes, guys. Here we can use the break statement. Break is a statement wherever you want to stop the loop. At particular situation, I want to stop the loop. If I equal to 10, I want to stop the loop. The loop will be terminated, guys. Here simply. That is the break statement exactly. That is the purpose of break. You want to stop it manually. Yeah, break statement. No, until the condition becomes false, then you can write normally for loop. If condition false, that will be stopped. No, I want to stop it, then you can go for break statement. Simply it is going to be stopped, guys. Okay now, right, exactly. So this is how the condition was going to be becomes false. Only thing, my point is here, you want to exit from a loop, two things, condition should be false, either you can use manually break statement. When at particular point of time you want to stop the loop, you can use the break point. So this is the thing. Why I explained you, because I want to write a loop inside a loop, to print the prime numbers. I won't write one logic. Definitely there I will use break statement. When I will use the break statement, try to see. Let us go and create a file. Okay, let us continue in the same. Now we are going to print the prime numbers from 2 to 20. That's what we give an assignment, right? Okay, let us go there. I'm just want to print it. Let right 2 to 20 for $I equal to 2, $I less than 20, less than or equal to 20. 20 times loop should be iterated, $I plus plus. If we can print this, what is going to be happen, guys? Here echo $I. So it is going to be print 2 to 20 numbers, right? Yeah, now you can go and check this 2 to 20 numbers we are going to see on the screen. Now refreshes and 2 to 20. But in this 2 to 20, we know what is a prime number, right? What is even number? What is odd number? We know already. We seen yesterday, even and odd. Now I need to identify the prime number. How can we identify the prime number? Let us see. There are a lot of ways are there. You can write one logic. I can write one logic. Somebody can write some other logic. Whatever it may be, we need to identify that is either prime or not. Okay. If it is a prime, print the number. Now you can see again I'm writing one more loop inside this loop will verify the number is prime. What exactly the major parent loop is doing? This is the parent loop. This parent loop printing 20 times, but each and every value, whenever it is printing a value, I need to verify that value is prime or not. Okay, that's the reason I'm just going here. Anybody tell me what is the inner loop? $j equal to 2, $j less than $j less than $I, exactly $j plus plus, that's all. This is exactly how to take it, guys. Inside of it, I want to write a small condition. If uh, dollar I na dollar j na modulo division of 2 equal to 0. Okay, dollar I modulo division of dollar j equal to 0. If it is 0, what is that is going to, guys, here? That is, if it is 0, that is the even number. So I don't want to repeat the loop. That's why I'm writing the break statement. Can you see here what I'm doing here? Do you understand? If it is even number, see, generally if it is 0, we don't want to verify it. That's why I'm breaking the loop. So what happen, if you can write break statement, the inner loop will be terminated whenever there is a break statement. For example, when it raising 4 even number, it will be break. When we are iterating 6, it is an even number, it will break it, right? We don't want to repeat the process. If it is an even number, we don't want to repeat the process. Now I'm writing, if outer loop, I'm writing dollar I value equal to dollar j, just print the value. This is simple, a loop for identifying the prime numbers. Now you can see, you can print a dollar I, that's all. You can print a I or j, whatever it may be. Now you can see, I think you are going to get prime numbers. What are we getting here? We are getting prime numbers or not? Definitely we are getting prime. It's a very simple logic, guys. Logics are very easy, right? But we need to understand how the logic will be iterated, how the logic will be processed here. So see, I value 2. See how this process will be done, guys, here. Do you know how the iteration process will be happen here? Let me write in an elaborated manner, some spaces, right? Nothing, just I want to copy the code, print screen, go and paste here. I'm just going to be paste the code here. Let us see how this is going to be iterated. We should understand the iteration process here. So how the loop is going to be iterated, guys, here? First, we know that initially I value 2. Try to see, guys, here. I value 2. It will be come here. Once this condition true, 2 less than 20, condition true, now immediately it will go for inner loop. Inner loop. Inner loop j value 2. I value 2. So what is going to be happen? 2, 2. 2 less than 2. Condition false, now. 2 less than 2. Remember, what is the I value? What is the j value? Both are 2. 2 less than 2, condition false. If a condition false, this loop is terminated and immediately it will come here. I value 2 and j value 2. Yes or not, right? Can you see what exactly we are having, guys? I value is 2 and j value is 2. Condition true and I value printed. Okay, na? Right. Now we can go there in the same manner. Once this is all completed, from here, the loop is going for here now. Now here the value is incremented. Now what is the value of I now? Value of I is going to be 3 this time. This is going to be 3. 3 less than 20, condition true na? Condition true. 3 less than 20, condition true. Again, it will become here j value 2. And here j value 2 less than or equal to 3, condition true. It will come here. This is going to be 3 by 2 equal to 0. No, again loop will be iterated. So here j value incremented 3. Now it is going to be replaced with 3 now. 3 less than 3, condition true. Sorry, 3 less than 3, condition false. If the condition false, it will come here. 3 equal to 3, the value is printed. Now when you are coming to 4, now this is very interesting scenarios. Try to see. Now I value is 4, guys. I value is 4 now. And you can see 4 less than or equal to 20. I value again 2. Now you can see this is the 2 and less than or equal to something. This time you can check this carefully. This is going to be 2 less than 2 less than 4, condition true. But here you can check this. I value is 4 mod I value is 4, right? I value is 4 modulo division of 2 equal to 0, condition true na? If a condition true, what happen, it is break is executing. Break executes means you will come out of this loop completely. Now you are going to here. Now here it is going to be verify I value 4 and j value 2. They are not matched. That's why it is not printing. So this is how the entire loop will be iterated, guys. Just try to understand. You can take a pen and paper and you can try to like the iteration process like this so that you will get some clarity exactly how the loops are going to be iterated exactly. Okay, now? All right, great. Yesterday, one of you or some of you are asking one question, sir. How can we write some logic stars and one, one, two, sorry, 1 1 3 1 3 5 and 1 3 5 7, something like you asked, right? Same, whatever it may be, same loop inside a loop only. Right now, we can see. Now I'm going to write for $I equal to 0 or I equal to 1, whatever it may be, $I less than or equal to 10, exactly less than 10, less than or equal to now, okay, less than or equal to 10. This is going to be I plus plus, I plus plus. This is how we can do it exactly. Now if you can go and check this, this is going to print the value dollar I. Okay, dollar I, you have to use some space, right? Ampersand nbsp, ampersand nb sp, some space I'm using, guys. This is a space character. I want to print the numbers side by side. Now you can see numbers will be printed side by side like this. So 1 2 3, some space, with some space they are printed. So now we are asking 1 and 1 2, something like this, right? In this point of time, we can write a for loop inside of it. For now j equal to dollar $I. Okay, now j equal to dollar I value, how many times I value, right? Exactly, we have to do. I think j value I ne, I think j equal to 1, dollar j, 1 minute, less than dollar, less than or equal to any, right? Okay, let us try this, no problem. Less than I and dollar $I plus plus, exactly, I'm writing dollar $I plus plus. Then what is going to be happen, if we can print this value, let me check this, what is my output, guys? After that, every iteration I have to use one break tag. Let me use one break tag also. Let me check this, what is my output I'm going to get there. I'm refreshing the page, I have syntax error, line number 5. Can we go and check this, what is the syntax error we are having? Line number 5, semicolon is missed here. Okay, execute it again. Oh, it went into infinite loop, guys. I think I need to do something. It went into infinite loop. Can you see? It is continuously printing. Let us stop it execution. Something went wrong. So what is the mistake we made here? I. Okay. Let me make this is going to be 10. Exactly. I want to make like this. Let me check this. What is going to be happen here? Oh, exit the page, because we need to exit the page. Yes, because when it is into infinite loop, this is going to be happen. So sorry, this should be j plus plus. My god. Oh, oh. Let me try the same. Maybe I thought that dollar I. Okay, let me check this, what is going to be happen. Is it printing? Yeah, something. Okay, as we expected, and we are getting the output, guys. But here we want to print odd number, some kind of triangle we printed. Okay, this is not a problem. We want to print a kind of triangle. Okay, triangle is game. But here we can write a condition, if what we can write, every time the value is printing, right? So here we are printing value of j. Guys, try to see, you printed I to get the same number. Okay, now I'm printing j value. Try to see, if you are printing j value, you can see 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, something like this coming. Just you can, just we are changing the variable I. If you can go with variable I, same number in first row, same number in the second row, same number in the third row, it is coming like this. By just changing the variable j, now you can see you are getting 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 something. Some of you ask, sir, I want to get, if it is an even number, I don't want to get, right? So now you can make this as a 2. I'm just making this as a 2. If you can make 2, this is 2 3 2 3 4. Okay, they're all coming, right? Let me make this as 1 only. Now you can write a small condition, if $j modulo division of 2 equal to 1. If it is equal to 1, that is an odd number, right? Okay, let me try to print like this. Now you can see we are getting 1 3 1 3 5 1 3 5 1 3 5 7. We are getting 2 times. Why we are getting 2 times? Every time we are getting this value. So what is the reason why I'm getting 2 times? j value equal to equal, we have to print it, otherwise we don't want to print it, right? Anything wrong guys we are doing here? So we are getting 2 times less than or equal to, that's also no problem. Okay, this is also okay, no worries. 1 2 3 1 2 3, okay, this is fine. 10 up to 10 you want to get it, you have to take less than or equal to. So 10 I am not getting, why so? I value less than or equal to 10 I plus plus, okay. Exactly guys, can you see any mistake we did it here? Why this is repeating 2 times? This is getting 2 times, everything is coming 2 times, 2 times, 2 times, but I don't want 2 times, I want to get only 1 time. So one loop iteration completed, you want me to write break statement? Let me write the break statement. Oh, no, we cannot write the break statement here. Let me write break, inner loop break. If it is already printed, so anything wrong guys? What I did the mistake? That's not the mistake I believe. So what is the problem we are getting here? This is already going to be done. So is this is the mistake? Are you thinking ampersand nbsp nbsp? No, this is not the mistake, right? But I'm getting 2 times guys, every row 2 times, 1 3 1 3 1 3 5 1 3 5. I want to get only 1 time, that's I'm looking for actually. So I need to do here also 1 and 1 for every iteration. Let me do one thing here. I want to make $I. Okay, this is one only, we don't want to change it. Even though you can take 0 or anything, that is the same guys, that is not the logic actually. No, nothing difference even though you can take 0 I believe. So output will be the same, no difference at all. So same output, right? Okay, we need to check it. Not that is the reason. So modular division of equal to 1, that's fine. This is one only, we don't want to change it. Echo, let me write h1. Something is there. 2 3 4 4. Okay, this is coming perfectly, this is working perfectly. J value, if we can take, we are getting the things like this. If I make I modular division of 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. No, I need to make the same here. Okay guys, we will check it, what is the mistake we are doing. So okay, we are getting the output, but one is coming extra. How this is coming extra? How the loop is iterating? Let me check this. Echo, I'm writing simply a message h1. Okay, this is one time iteration only, this is good. So we don't have any problem here. I think the problem is here only. J equal to $j plus 2. Let me make this. Why this is coming like this? Okay, guys, I will check this. But we are getting the output expected, but two times it is coming. Why this is coming two times? I need to check it. Why it is iterating two times? Anybody got a thought why we are getting like this? Not j minus minus, not I divided by 2, something it is not, I believe. So talking about this division is different, that division is different. You have to use modulo division only, right? You cannot use this division exactly. So modulo division only, you have to use it because the number should be 13135, something it has to come actually. But we are getting, but it is getting iterated two times. What is the mistake I am doing? I didn't understand, but need to check it. Once it is printed, let us make like this. No, it went somewhere. Cannot make this. Semicolon J I less than or equal to, even if we can write, that's getting the same output. Okay, guys, I will verify. So let me keep this into a comment. I will check this, but I don't want to get two times, but I'm getting two times every loop iteration. I will check it. Don't worry about it. What is a, maybe a small loop maybe misses. Why should we waste the time? So let us go for Fibonacci series this time. Okay, now logics means, remember, on the fly we may not write it actually. Definitely we need to have some practice, definitely, for the logic. Definitely we have to sit together sometime and we have to verify it. Okay, as we expected, we are getting the output, but that is not the desired way, right? So I want to get only one time every iteration, but I am getting two times iteration. But I will verify, don't worry about it, what is the problem and all. Okay, so let us go for Fibonacci series, guys. Here I think Fibonacci series will be like this: 0 1 1 2, this is going to be 3, this is going to be 5, this is going to be 8, this is going to be 13, 21, 34, and so on, so on. It will be come like this, guys. With the Fibonacci series, previous number and current number will be added and you will get the next number. This is the Fibonacci series. It is a simply swapping of two numbers. You can take a while loop or you can take for loop, that is going to be works for you. Let us take a variable start equal to 0. Okay, or else you can take first and first. Let us take a variable f1 or f2 second equal to 1. I mean, initially we have to take two numbers, there is no way, right? So the loop should be iterated 10 times for $I equal to 0, $I less than or equal to 10, or less than or equal to simply 10, less than 10, whatever it may be, I plus plus, same loop. Inside of it, what we need to do, we have to print, first of all, before loop starting, we have to print f1 value, f2 value, echo the f1 concatenate $f2. I'm just concatenating, I'm printing them. Okay, this is the way of printing the values initially. So now if you can execute this page, 0 and 1 will be printed with some spaces. 0 1 printed, right? Initially we have to print those two values, right? Now what we need to do, we are going to take a variable $f3, take a one variable $f3 equal to $f1 plus $f2. We have to sum these two, f1 plus f2. Now you can print a f3, 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 and some space you have to provide there. Initially, after summing them, we have to swap the numbers. F1 equal to F2. F2 value I'm assigning to F1. Now the F3 value, so the F2 is going to be assigned by F3. The summed value will be assigned like this. Is the called swapping of the number. F1, F2 value will be assigned to F1. F3 value, the sum value will be appended to F2. Now I think it will be works for you as we expected. So 1, 2, 3, and 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, something like this. This is the simple logic for Fibonacci series. So these are the logics they will ask us in interview on the fly. Okay, now so some of the logics, guys, exactly you should remember what is the logic exactly. So how we can make the things. Right, guys. So this is all about the loops, guys. Here we have two more loops, right? So while loop and for loop. Let us talk about this while and while and do while also. For each loop, we will discuss at the arrays concept. When I'm discussing arrays, there I will discuss about the thing, guys. What are all the logics you have implemented by using for loop? The same we can do by using while loop also. We can write loop inside a loop, same, but the syntactical difference. What is the syntactical difference here? Initialization semicolon. Here while, this is going to be condition, CONDITY condition, and this is going to be the some statements, exactly some statements, and this is going to be incrementation or decrementation. Can you see there is a syntactical difference between the for loop and while loop? Definitely. So what is there? Initialization is outside, condition is inside. Condition is only in the parenthesis, we have only condition. The incrementation is a part of the block of code. Exactly. But here you can see, as for performance wise, while is faster, for is faster. You know, while loop is faster. Why while loop is faster? Let me explain you very clearly. So now you can see, I want to print 1 to 10 numbers, guys. $I equal to 0. This is initialization. $I, sorry, now the condition. 10 times you have to iterate, right? So 1 to 10 numbers you want to print it. Now you can go there. $I less than or equal to 10. Right, loop is going to be iterated. Now inside of it, you can come there. This is the block of code. This is going to be $I with some break statement exactly. So this is going to be $I plus plus exactly, increment or decrementation. That's all. So now you can see loop is iterated and it is going to print to 1 to 10 numbers. Perfectly, we're getting 1 to 10 numbers. We don't have any problem. Perfect. Now, what is the exact difference? You know, loop process, iteration process, how the loop iteration process will done. Let me copy the code. You can go and paste this into editor. Earlier you seen this is the loop iteration. Can you see, wherever you started you have to come to the starting point for loop. Exactly where you started, I think you started exactly here. You started here. Once loop iteration is completed, again you are coming to the same point. Right now you can see this, you can observe how this is going to be happening. You know, you first time the loop process will be started like this. See, this is the process. From here you will come to condition. Okay, now from condition immediately you will go to the block of code. After the block of code, it is going to increment the value. See, this is the step 1, step 2, step 3. So first is initialization, second one is condition, third one is the block of code. Statements will be printed, finally value increment or decrement. Now once this incrementation completed, where we will go? Anybody? We are not going for initialization stage, we will check the condition only. Now this is going to be done very first time only. You are going for initial point. From next time onwards, you don't need to go for initial point. The loop will be iterated. Can you see, we are not going here. This is omitted in this point of time. So every time it will verify the condition, it will execute the block of code. Verify the condition, execute the block of code. But what happened in for loop, it has to repeat the process. It has to initialize the value, verify the condition, execute the block of code, increment the value. This will be continuous process in the for loop. But whereas here, this is the loop iteration. First time it will go for initialization phase. Second time onwards, we are not going for initialization phase, guys. Exactly. Okay, now right. So what exactly? This is what the concept, guys, here. The while loop. Whatever the logics you did it, the same logics we can done by using while loop and for loop. You want to print prime numbers, you want to print Fibonacci series, everything we can do, guys. The only thing, logic difference only. So whatever the logic you did, right, this logic you can just copy inside of it. Can you see? I want to print the Fibonacci series by using the same. This is our logic, simply. That's all. You can just go and above print the values there. So where is this f1 f2? That's all. If you can print these values, this is enough, I believe, so we don't have any problem. Now you can go there. This is going to be print the values for you exactly. Now this while loop is going to be iterated. It is going to print the Fibonacci series for you. Can you see? The same whatever you did there, the same we can do by using this while loop also, guys. Nothing difference. Whatever the logics we are done with for loop, the same we can do, but only thing, syntactical difference only here. We don't have any very big difference here, right? Now we have do while. Do while is also the same, but one thing, before going to print the while loop, I just want to show you one thing. Okay, let us write while loop $I equal to 0, I equal to 0, $I, sorry, while, try to see, guys, $I less than or equal to 10. So this is going to be echo $I value with break statement. Now you can see increment the value. Now you can check this. It is printing 1 to 10 numbers, 0 to 10 numbers. We don't have any problem. Now all of a sudden you are making the value to 5. Now what happened, guys, here? If it is 5, then 5 to 10 numbers will be printed, no doubt, right? You can go and 5 to 10 numbers are printed. Now you are coming there, you are making this 10 exactly. Now tell me please, what is my output here? If you can make 10, you are going to get the value only 10. Now you can see I'm going there, I'm making this as a 18. Now 18 less than or equal to 10, condition false. Now condition false means the block of code will never executed. So I think we cannot see anything on the screen. Okay, now you can remember this situation. I'm going with the do while. There is one difference between while and do while, but syntactically, if you can see the same story here, we have initialization, right? Initialization, this is exactly we have. After that we have do the block of code. At the end of it, while condition, this is going to be done. So CONDIT condition, it should end with semicolon, remember carefully. So here some statements we can write exactly, some statements will go, and here we can increment the value, decrement the value. Exactly, this is what exactly the difference here, guys. Here increment and decrement, this is the do while. Now we can go and check this. What is the problem? I want to print 1 to 10 numbers. I want to show you a little difference here. Now $I equal to 0, do the block of code. Initially first block of code will be executed here. After that, right, echo $I with break tag. Okay, just I'm going to take $I and increment the value. Incrementation also will done so here. This is incremented. And once it is incremented, while condition, at the end of it, condition $I less than or equal to 10. That's all. Now you can go and check this. If you can refresh the page, 0 to 10 numbers printed. Nothing difference. Previously we printed 0 to 10. Now also we are printing 0 to 10, guys. Exactly. So now you are taking I less than or equal, I equal to, okay, you can take 5. Now what happened? 5 to 10. Now you are making this as a 10 exactly. What is the output? 10. Now you are making 18. Can you tell me please what is my output? If I take in 18, anybody, what is my output exactly? Can you guess? So what is the output, guys? Anybody guess? 18 will become, yes, definitely. Why? Because remember, very good, your answer is correct. In do while loop, do you observe, even though the condition may be false, even though the condition may be false, at least one block of code is executing, right? But whereas in while loop, if condition false, it doesn't do anything, guys. Remember carefully. This is what exactly the difference between the while and do while. So in this exactly, we are able to print only one block of code of one block of code execution will be done, guys. Otherwise it is not going to be done. So exactly, this is what exactly the concept of while and do while. In do while, even though the condition may be false, remember carefully, even though the condition may be false, at least one block of code is going to be executed in do while. But in while loop, even though condition may be false, no block of code is going to be executed. Exactly, that is called do while statement. Exactly, guys, right? So this is exactly what our output is, guys. Okay now, right? So this is all about our thing, guys, here, right? Let me check this, why this logic is not works for us. So I think I need to do something, right? Let me go for evaluation of this logic. Slowly, we are not writing very good logics here, don't worry. Slowly we will habituate of writing logics, guys, here. That also we can see. Where is this is a logic. What is the problem? I need to write a condition. 1 minute, this is the mistake we did it. Let me think for a minute, what is the thing I need to made it here. Okay, fine. Okay, why should I write like this, a loop, exactly, right? The inner loop, I just want to change like this, guys, here. For loop, generally we have to wait for, guys, to write some logics actually. Dollar j equal to 1. Let me take dollar k. I'm taking one more variable, k equal to 1. Okay, so this is going to be two variables initializations. We can take it, no problem. Dollar I sorry, dollar j kada, yeah, dollar j less than or equal to dollar I. This is fine. Dollar j plus plus, okay, comma dollar z, sorry, dollar k equal to dollar k plus 2. Can I write like this? Why don't we write like this exactly? Z equal, oh, k equal to k plus 2, j plus plus. Okay, I'm thinking, but you have to print the value of z here. I think this may works for us. Dollar z with some space, right? Ampersand NBSP, right? Ampersand NBSP. Let me check this. What is the output we are going to get it? Oh, why I printed a Jada K na? Sorry, it's K. Okay, what happened? You're all getting right. This is correct, right? I think we are expected. The expected output is correct, guys. Exactly. I think we are getting the output properly, right? You can make it only 5. So I think if you can make it 5, yes. Actually, this is I'm expecting earlier. The rows are repeated 2 times, right? So I think this is a logic, guys. If anybody asks us, so we can write logic. Actually, we can do 2 iterations and 2 conditions. Everything we can manage here, right? But every time we're incrementing the value, but I'm incrementing the k value. It is not related to something like this. Okay, we can do like this. Absolutely true. Yeah. So I think it is working perfectly, right? 13135 1357 137. Okay, guys. Yes, 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 yes. Same loop, nothing to here explain, guys. Here I'm incrementing the value of k only. I'm not in, see, if we are checking the j value repeated 2 times. That's why I have the thought. I want to take a dummy variable, but I don't want to check this into a condition. I'm not checking that k value into the condition. I initialized the value. I'm incrementing the value. That's all. Just we initialize the value. We are incrementing the value. We are not checking with the. If you are checking with condition, it may be prints 2 to 2 iterations. So that's why maybe I think I have to avoid. Just I got a thought actually, but it's working perfectly. Okay. Right. We can do like this also. We can avoid the condition. If you can avoid the condition, things will be work. Again, if you're checking the condition, that is a different story. You cannot check the condition here. Okay now? Let me get it here in the paint. Can you see what is the looping process here happening there? Exactly. Okay, 1 minute. Let me close all the files. Okay, let me keep this. Okay, now you can check this exactly. The looping process will be done like this. So initially I value 1. Okay, this is fine. It will become here. Condition true, 1 less than 5. You are coming here. We are initializing the value j equal to 1, k equal to 1. Here, what are you doing? You are making k equal to k plus 2. What is the k value initially? It is 2. So now here you can come down exactly k value initially 1. Now what is the j value? J value is 1. What is the I value? 1. 1 less than or equal to 1. Condition true. It will become here. It will print the value 1. Once it is completed, it will go here. Sorry, not it is not going to k plus. Actually, we are going to j plus only. J plus 1. What is the value of initially j value? 1. 1 plus 1. Now j value will becomes 2. Now it will become here. uh, K value 1 only. Now it is going to become here. Now it is going to be 2, and it is going to be 2. Sorry, 2 less than or equal to I value. I value is 1 only. Condition false, guys. If condition false, you will exit the loop automatically. So if inner loop exited automatically, from here you will go to the outer loop. Outer loop value now it will be 2. 2 less than 5, condition is true. After true, your coming value j value 1. K value is incremented earlier, you can see. K value is incremented. Now it is 1. No, sorry, K value earlier it is incremented. But initially, when we are coming into the inner loop, it will reset with the same value, existing value. Initially, what is the value we are having? So first of all, one thing you have to remember, from inner loop you are going to outer loop, right? Once you are in the outer loop, you are coming to inner loop again, right? Then I value, j value, k value, or anything will be remains same. It reinitializes to 1 only, right? So now again j value 1 and k value 1. Now again loop will be iterated. So here I see I'm not checking the condition with k. If I check the condition with k, the problem is two times iteration. I'm not checking the condition with k. I'm checking only the I value and j value iteration only. We are checking. We're not checking the condition with the j value. So now I value 2, it will become here 1. K value is also 1. Now it is going to be, so 1 less than or equal to 2, condition true, it will come there. 1 is printed. Now the value will be incremented 2. Now it will be the I value, j value overrides the 2, right? K value, again k value also increments, guys. I think for this, what is the best approach? Let me go to the code for better explanation. Just initially you can see the first point, guys. Here you are here, I value is 1. From here it will become here 1 less than or equal to 5. Condition true na? Condition true. If condition true, immediately you will become here j value, we are initializing with 1. This is the first iteration, k value 1. So what is the j value? You can check this. The j value is 1. I value is also 1. 1 less than or equal to 1. Condition true. If condition true, immediately the value 1 will be printed. Okay, value 1 is printed. Okay na? Value 1 is printed. Once it is printed, immediately it will go for here. What is the j value? It will be j plus 1. J equal to j plus 1 means j value will be 2. And k value, exactly, you can see what is the k value? K equal to k plus 1, something it is going to be done, right? So now remember, k value is also getting incremented. K equal to k plus 2. K value initially 1. Exactly, 1 plus 2, it will be 3. It will be 3. K value initialized with the 3, and j value is going to be 2. Now when we are coming here, the second loop, it is 2. Now this is going to be 3. K value is going to be 3, incremented, right? But if you can come here, you can check this. 2 less than 1, condition false. If condition false, this is not going to be executed. Again you are going to here. Now I value incremented to 2. Again this is going to be 2. This is going to be 2 less than or equal to 5. When we are coming to the inner loop, they reinitialize with the same existing values. This is very important point. When we are go out of the inner loop, and we're coming to the inner loop again, right? Then they reinitialize with the existing value. Again, the loop will be iterated as the same process. Same process will be done. What is the I value there? I value exactly 2. Now you can see 2 less than or equal to I. What is the I value? 1. Condition true na? Condition true. If condition true, 1 is printed. What is we are printing? We are printing K value. So after that, it will go here. Now it is going to be 2. It will becomes 2, and it will becomes 3. Again, it will become here. Now it is going to be 2. K value will be 3. K value will be 3. Now you can come down. So if you can come down, the J value, what is the J value? Now 2. What is the I value? Sorry, I value is also 2, right? 2 less than or equal to 2. Condition true. Condition true. If a condition true, what happened? K value will be printed. So K value, what is the K value? It is 3, right? 3 is printed. After that, it will be incremented to 3. It is going to be incremented to 5. But when we are coming to 3, now you can check this. This is 3, but this 3 less than or equal to 2. Condition false here. If it is false, you will exit the loop, inner loop. So this is how the iteration process will be done. So take a pen and paper and try to evaluate this. I'm doing my best to explain you, but I think I got a thought. Actually, when I'm teaching you the session, I'm thinking about this logic. What is the best way? But anyhow, you can try with a pen and paper. You will understand. Like this, you have to evaluate first loop, second loop, third loop, fourth loop. Like this, if you can evaluate, definitely I think you will get the thought, man. Okay, you can try in that way. I think this is going to be definitely works for you. Okay, now, right, right. Any other doubts, please carry on. See, man, there is no notes for looping statements and all. You have to understand by practicing. That's all, right? Don't expect anything from us. I didn't provide this in notebooks also, right? This is not a theoretical session. I told you already in the starting of the sessions. We don't want to encourage you theory. Try to learn something technically and practically. Okay, now, right? Because if actually for this looping statement and conditional statements, we cannot say theory. You have to understand the process. You see, I told you, if you want to write very good logics, you should understand the requirement first. So what is the requirement? Requirement is theory? No, requirement is not theory. I don't know. Every customer may have different requirements, right? So based on that requirement, we have to write logics. We cannot write a theory. You may have some theory. Based on that theory, you cannot write a logic. What is the customer's theory? You have to listen about the customer theory. What is the customer is saying there? Based on that, we have to write the logic, guys. Right. What is Google Classroom? We don't need Google Classroom, right? I shared you Google Drive link, right? That's enough, no worries. You can just go with the link. There we can upload the files. I will upload the files now. So every file we are going to be upload into the drive. From there you can check the files, guys.